In just the last few years, the pandemic has completely rewritten the rulebook for how businesses and their customers connect. What people expect from a brand and how that brand responds, it's all fundamentally changed. All this is happening while digital technology has just absolutely skyrocketed. And guess what's right in the middle of this whole new landscape? You got it, artificial intelligence.
So why does AI matter so much right now? Well, just look at this number, 25%. According to a recent IDC survey, the companies that jumped on the AI train early, they're seeing nearly a 25% boost in everything from customer experience and innovation to their actual business margins. That is a massive, massive advantage.
Okay, so how do we piece this all together? We're going to start by unpacking this new customer reality. Then, we'll dive into why AI is becoming the ultimate experience optimizer and see it in action. After that, we'll get real about the big challenges that can cause these projects to stumble before landing on the one big mindset shift that makes all the difference, what we're calling the AI design mandate.
All right, first up, let's talk about the world we're all living in right now. The real heart of the issue isn't just about cool new tech, it's that what customers expect from businesses has completely fundamentally shifted. And this right here is the key. For today's consumer, there's really no difference between their customer experience and their digital experience. Because of how fast we've all adopted digital tools, those two things have basically merged into one single thing. And that creates a huge new challenge, but also a huge opportunity for any business trying to connect with its audience.
So what's really fascinating here is how AI is stepping up to be the essential tool for navigating this new, blurry landscape. It's not a nice-to-have piece of tech anymore. It's becoming the core optimizer for the entire customer journey.
And this is where the stakes get incredibly high. The source material puts it perfectly, saying the finesse, the skill with which companies use AI will be key to survival and long-term value creation. Did you catch that word? Survival. This isn't just about getting a little edge on the competition anymore. This is about staying in the game. Okay, so that's the big picture. But what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's break down 3 really powerful ways AI is already making customer experiences way better. For starters, AI can totally supercharge a company's CRM system. It can intelligently figure out why you're calling and route you to the exact right person, instantly. Next, it can actually predict your intent by analyzing conversations to figure out what you truly need, maybe even before you do. And finally, it can take this huge archive of past customer calls and turn it into an amazing training tool, creating smart simulations to help agents get better at their jobs. So this all sounds pretty fantastic, right? But if AI is this powerful, why isn't every single company a master of it by now? Well, as it turns out, putting all of this into practice is incredibly tricky.
And that brings us to the major roadblocks. It turns out there are some very clear, very common reasons why even the best-laid AI plans often fail to deliver on their promise.
And this number just perfectly illustrates the risk. Remember that IDC study? The one that showed a 25% improvement for adopters? Well, it also found that 28% of all AI initiatives fail. Yeah, more than 1 in 4 projects just don't succeed. Let's dig into why that is.
Okay, so there are 3 main culprits. First up, data management. AI is hungry for data, and that data comes from everywhere, in all kinds of messy formats. Just getting it all in one place and ready to use is a massive job. Second is algorithmic bias. If the old data you feed your AI is biased, guess what? The AI's results will be biased too. And third, and this is huge, data privacy. People are really concerned about this, and with regulations like GDPR and CCPA, businesses are on the hook to get it right.
Let's just pause on that algorithmic bias idea for a second, because it is so important. It happens when an AI model takes what the source calls dirty data that reflects old prejudices or just plain wrong information, and then uses it to make future decisions. That leads to skewed, sometimes really unfair outcomes. This is why cleaning and preparing your data before it ever gets near the model is absolutely crucial. So, what's the big takeaway here? The crucial point is this: getting AI right isn't just about buying the right software or hiring a bunch of data scientists. It requires a fundamental shift in how an entire organization thinks and operates. And this is it. This is the single most important takeaway. For AI to truly work, customer experience and privacy can't be things you bolt on at the end. They have to be a design mandate built into the very foundation of your strategy from day one. It means you stop asking, how can we add privacy to this? And you start designing everything with privacy and experience at its absolute core.
So we'll leave you with this final, challenging question to think about. When it comes to how your organization approaches technology, are experience and privacy a core mandate that drives your design from the start? Or are they still just an afterthought? The answer to that question could very well determine your future success.